get it. You're pissed. So am I. And I'm speaking in reference to the Supreme Court ruling on the 14th Amendment. Now, I am not an attorney. I just talked to a ton of them. And from what the information I'm gathering is that the ruling had nothing to do with the merit. Can Donald Trump use the 14th Amendment? The ruling had to do with the lower court issuing a nationwide injunction over in this particular case, the 14th Amendment, okay? And it wasn't about the 14th Amendment, it was about his executive order. That was the caveat of it. So from my understanding, the Supreme Court is basically saying that a lower court cannot rule a nationwide injunction unless it is concerning the parties that entered the case. So that has opened up a slew of legal arguments from attorneys, because what does this mean going forward? Now, from my understanding, this opens up the door to class action lawsuits. And as a matter of fact, we see here that a class action lawsuit has just been filed in reference to that. And class action lawsuits are a lot harder, but the thing is that there can be some type of, it's a broader scope, and you're representing. And also what I understand is that states can now file. And if a state is representing, they're basically doing in best interest, doesn't mean that a nationwide injunction is still going to happen. Now, I know you guys are saying to yourself, well, they did the same thing to Biden. It was a federal judge that issued a nationwide injunction. Yeah. And also with DACA. But, you know, I know that that Biden went to the Supreme Court and they ruled on the merit of the case. And it seems as if that the Supreme Court is picking and choosing what they want to deal with and how they will rule. So they threw Donald Trump a bone, but they didn't touch the 14th Amendment. So I don't want anyone to think that the 14th Amendment has changed. It just means that Donald Trump's executive order cannot be stopped by a local federal district judge. If you have any other comments, please, and if any attorneys out there have any more clarification, please chime in. And I hope this helps.